Hello, gore horrors and fellow deadites. I'm Brendan,
I'm Sam.
and welcome to Our Life in Horror.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say I'm Sam. In my head, you said I'm Sam, and then you said I'm Brendan, and I'm like, what the heck?
That's your name.
I'm tired. 28 years later.
Yeah, Christmas came early.
Yeah, I have not seen any of these movies.
I watched 28 Days Later on repeat for a number of months after I got the DVD release.
I was kind of debating on doing a watch of it for a first-time watch Friday morning because I have work off. I was like, maybe I should do a watch along Friday morning. I'm like, who the heck is going to tune into a watch along on Friday morning? So let me know in the comments if you want to do a watch along of 28 Days Later is the first one?
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to do a watch along of 28 Days Later Friday morning around like 11 Eastern, if you're off work too, let me know because I want to watch.
Okay.
You'll be at work.
Yeah, it will be.
But I'm off. So if anyone fancies that, let me know. But we're going to break down the trailer.
Yeah, so this is exciting. So this is coming like pretty close to actually 28 years later from the original movie.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty wild. There was a sequel 28 weeks later.
Yes, I saw that. Someone told me it's faster paced.
Yeah, definitely. The first one's a really like heavy drama.
Okay.
It's really low budget. So like keep that in mind when you go into this movie.
Okay.
It's really low budget England movie.
Okay.
But all that like acting's great from everybody, and it's gory.
Okay.
Like there's some really good gore in it. I guess you don't really so this is the first case where zombies aren't zombies. They're infected.
Okay.
So they're people, but they're infected with this virus called the rage virus.
So they're not actually dead.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're alive. Kinda, I guess.
If I get no one wanting to do this watch along, I'll probably do a mini review on it by myself.
Okay. But this is also the first introduction of fast zombies, was when this original movie came out.
Okay.
So the fact that it's taken this long because years ago, after 28 weeks later came out, they were talking about doing 28 months later, and then it was going to be 28 years later after that. But for some reason, it's just been stalled in development hell, and nobody's been able to get it off the ground until now.
Okay. Well, it comes out June 20th of next year, 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Boyle is the director.
Returning director.
Returning? Okay.
Yep. We got Cillian Murphy returning as Jim. Jodie Corner, not sure who she's going to be playing. We got Ralph Fiennes as an entitled actor who is fantastic. I love him. And I'm going to say Aaron Taylor Johnson as the last one. He'll be playing somebody named Jamie. He looks like he is a hunter of some sort, from what I gathered from the trailer. Ralph Fiennes looks like he's like in Apocalypse Now, just in a totally different movie. I got no idea, but we'll bust into that when we get there.
Okay. So trailer starts off with Teletubbies.
Teletubbies, which brings me to believe that this is going to take place actually when the first movie took place, because what was popular back then as a kids TV program? Teletubbies.
Okay. A bunch of kids are watching Teletubbies, and
they're all the same looking. Did you notice they're all like blonde haired, blue eyes kids?
Like, how many kids did this woman have?
Yeah.
But it could be like cousins or a party or birthday party or
Village of the Damned Children going on in this household.
The mom, I'm assuming, comes in with one of the children, tells them all to stay and not move, and get some blood.
Yeah, so it looks like she bursts through that door. Like, it bursts.
Mm-hmm.
She tells the children to stay inside and not to answer the door. And then we see somebody fall down a flight of stairs. And then we also get somebody pressed up against the glass pane of the door.
And blood splattered on the Teletubbies TV. So are these children going to
bite the dust?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, there's no way they would survive the zombie apocalypse. Slow zombies, I can see. These zombies are a totally different level.
Did they tackle the kids in the past movies? It's 2024 now.
No, not at least in the first movie, because the first movie, you wake up with the main character 28 days after the events. So he's been in a coma for 28 days.
Okay.
So when he wakes up, the world is fucking
Okay.
It's kind of like The Walking Dead.
I was getting that reminded me of
this,
that. Yeah.
This was actually first.
Okay.
So when he wakes up, the apocalypse had already happened, and he just kind of meets some survivors as he tries to travel across England and try to figure out how to survive and stuff.
Okay. We'll see what happens with these children.
Yeah. So then we get this count of... We get all these counts of days and months and years and stuff.
10,228 days ago.
Yeah, so it looks like we get a... like there's some zombies breaking into a church, which there's this great scene in the original movie that takes place in a church. I'm wondering if maybe they're going to show some scenes from the initial outbreak, because maybe now they have like a bigger budget and they'll be able to do something like that.
Okay.
So that's exciting. And then we cut to an island.
Mm-hmm.
Smartest place to be, especially in these zombie apocalypses with zombies that are this fast and aggressive. I can't think about anywhere else I'd rather be. This town looks like it's super isolated. It looks like they're surviving on their own. You get, housing. There's a graveyard, which you get to see multiple shots of. But it looks like there's just people generally working on the land.
Mm-hmm.
So we're also getting some like rules of the town. I think that was on there.
That's what it looked like.
And then we get some images with some words underneath, and it says there's a picture with counselor,
Seamster.
So that would be somebody making clothes. And then we get watchtower.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty neat. I like the idea that there's rules within this town.
Yeah.
We get our first shots of Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Okay. What's he from?
He's been in lots of stuff. Like,
the name sounds familiar, but I don't know who he is.
I think he made his maybe big day break in Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass?
Yeah, did you ever watch Kick-Ass?
I did, but I don't remember it.
He's the lead in Kick-Ass.
In a long time.
He's in one of the Godzilla movies. He's in what else is he in? He's in the new Kraven the Hunter movie, which is coming out this year. He's being eyed right now for 007.
Okay.
Yeah, he's an English actor.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's him with the bow and arrow?
Yeah, and the big beard going on, long hair, and yeah, it seems like he's either a hunter or he's scavenging for this community, I would think.
Okay.
Because it looks like when he walks into the town, nobody's like, there's this new guy in town. So it looks like he is a part of this community.
Okay.
Because that's what happened in The Walking Dead anyways. Everybody would freak out if somebody new came to town. They would get interrogated and then beaten. And
that's
then,
true.
They have to figure out what you're doing there.
Yeah, true.
So you get this shot of this tree.
Yeah,
and
I like that shot.
They're definitely infected. You can tell by the way they're moving. Because they're very flaily and...
I thought it was kids playing.
No, I think those are infected. But it looks like they've spotted Aaron Taylor Johnson. They're chasing them, and then Aaron Taylor Johnson also has like a little. Maybe it's his brother, but or some kind of protege. He's got some little sidekick beside him. And then they enter this house, and then they see a body hanging upside down with a bag over its head.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as they get near it, blah, 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 blah.
You said there's good kills in the previous movies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because like the only way you can get infected is either a bite or you ingest the blood, or the blood enters your system in some way. So like a lot of the time when the zombie's trying to infect you and can't bite you, it'll just like naturally throw up blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just to get you.
Yeah. So we also get this little masked person.
Yeah, what's that all about?
Don't know. This is probably a new community that's started, and I'm maybe thinking that maybe that's Cillian Murphy.
Oh.
If he's supposed to be as big as the lead as what people are saying, because there is a shot in this movie trailer that we'll get to in a minute that looks like it could be him.
Yeah, everyone's talking about it.
Yeah. So if he is supposed to be as big as the lead as he is, I think that could be him under the mask.
Okay.
Yeah, leading this community.
Okay. See, I haven't seen the previous movies, so I don't even know what his role was in the previous.
And I'm not sure how it ends, because there's like 3 or 4 multiple endings, alternate endings. So there was like, Yeah, there was like an original super dark ending, and then I think they might have lightened it up. But I think the director originally wanted to go with the darker ending.
Okay.
You'll have to watch it and tell me what you think. I'm curious.
I'll definitely watch the first one on Friday. We'll see if I have time for the sequel.
Okay.
There's a prequel. Sequel?
Sequel. Okay. So this is weird too. We get these soldiers.
They're all got their lights.
Their lights, they're definitely in some kind of tunnel.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely okay with that, but I'm wondering if this is also just a part of some kind of prequel-esque issue going on.
Okay.
Maybe showing how everything ends. I'm not sure on that. Like, this could be totally like maybe the world is doing better than what England is doing, because I believe that's touched upon in the sequel.
Okay.
So the sequel, the Americans come in and they, become martial law essentially in England, trying to chill it out before they start reintroducing people.
My sister just taught me what martial law was.
Oh, really?
It's so weird that you just said that.
Yeah.
She literally told me about it yesterday.
Oh, okay. So now you know what it is.
Yeah.
I guess not martial law, but they stepped in to help get control over Britain again.
Okay.
And then the movie ends. I don't know if you want to know how it ends.
Nope.
Okay.
No spoilers for me.
Yeah, okay.
Here I am reviewing a trailer for a movie that I have not seen any of the previous movies. I'm just kind of letting you review it, and I'm just chilling.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm curious. I'm curious to see where this is going. There's a lot going on in this trailer. So this is cool. I like this little forest thing going on, and then there's a tower of skulls. And then we get the close-up of Ralph Fiennes, bloodied up, looking great.
Yeah, the tower looked cool.
Yeah, this is where I'm like, oh, maybe he's like doing some Apocalypse Now shit, where he's like just gone crazy and he's out living in the woods by himself, just killing everything. So we're getting a bunch of action sequences. There's a crowd moving a child to the front of the line.
Mm-hmm.
Child sacrifice, maybe?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just an idea. A bunch of Aaron Taylor-Joy action shots. Aaron Taylor-Joy and Aaron Taylor Johnson action shots. You get some shots of the cornfield, which leads with somebody running away, and then we get the zombie look-alike Cillian Murphy rise from the grass.
Everyone's making memes of already.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm scrolling Twitter today, and every fifth post, it's that picture. I'm like, Jesus.
I know. I know he's involved, but I don't know how much he's involved. I don't know if he's actually going to be starring in this movie, if he's just going to be getting a cameo, if that zombie cameo is the cameo. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I won't know until it comes out, but I'm excited to see. Yeah, so it basically ends there with the title card. We got this song playing throughout the whole trailer, which
it's eerie.
Yeah, it's very eerie. It reminds me of something you might hear during World War II or something.
That's creepy.
And I'm excited. I'm not going to try to jack myself up too much for this movie, because usually movie sequels that come 20 years afterwards are not particularly great.
Yeah, I can't say if I'm excited yet. I gotta watch the first ones. I mean, the trailer looks pretty good.
Yeah.
But I don't know anything about this story.
Mm-hmm. And I hope they don't tame it down. I hope it's still visceral and bloody and gory and still holds that.
I feel like it might be after that opening of the trailer with all the children.
Yeah.
We'll see, though.
Yeah. You'll have to watch the first one and let me know, because I haven't seen it also in a couple of years, because I did overwatch the shit out of it when it first came out.
Okay.
I haven't seen the sequel as much, so that one I would like to revisit. I know that Jeremy I got a blank on his name. I can't remember what his name is. I'm just gonna skip it. There's a few.
Well, maybe I'll watch the first one on Friday, and then we can watch the second one closer to June when this is coming out and do a review or something.
Okay. Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Well, let us know if you guys are excited for this movie.
Yeah. Do you think this movie is going to be worth the wait, or do you think it should have just faded away and let the original and the sequel stand the test of time?
Yeah. We have channel memberships, 2 tiers. Lowest one is only 99 cents. Go check that out. And we've got merch. Only 3 more days of 25% off.
Yeah.
So,
go check it out. Pretty stylish.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
And always remember,
Stay spooky.